Hey out there, and welcome to day 5 of our 30-day yoga fun time. I'm Kate, and I'm super glad you're here. So today we're going to focus on our lower half, do some hips, some hamstrings, some quads, maybe some feet. We won't forget about the other stuff, but that's where our focus is going to be. You're going to want something like a strap or a belt, a scarf, something nearby, a couple of blocks if you'd like to practice with them, and a blanket if that makes you more comfortable. Find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and let's do this. All right, so we're gonna start on our back. So you can grab your blanket if you want for underneath your head, and grab your what is this? Your strap, and have that nearby. So go ahead, make yourself comfortable. If you're feeling tight in your low back, you can always bend your knees, feet flat on the mat, and take your feet wide and let your knees drop in. If it feels all right to stretch your legs out, you can do that. And if you want a little extra stretch, you can bring the soles of your feet together into a Supta Baddha Konasana. You can always take your fists underneath your, kind of where your legs meet your hips there. Just take a couple of breaths. And make your way here onto your mat. And as you do, try to let go of what's gone on today, what has transpired already in your day. Maybe it's early and you're thinking about what's next. See if you can set aside all those past thoughts and those future thoughts and just come here. Focus on your breath. Experience your body right now as it is. A couple more breaths right here. Feel your body in space, the parts of you that rest on the floor, the parts of you that move as you inhale, parts of you that move as you exhale. And then from here, you're going to slowly start to draw your knees in and just do little circles on your low back, kind of out and around. Oh, yeah. That's it. You're going to take your right knee into your hand, stretch your left leg out. If you're feeling tight, you can keep that left knee bent on foot on the floor, or you can stretch it all the way out and take your right knee into your right hand, and we're going to work circles here. And then in the other direction. You got it. Then you're going to take that knee into your left hand and cross it over. Oh, find your twist. You can let your right arm spill out to the side. And inhale, come back up through center. You're going to pull your knee in, but slide it over a little bit to the right, like you could tuck it into your armpit here. Feel your tailbone lengthen, your shoulder blades settle into the floor, and you can even flex that left foot and let that left leg be active. All right, and then you're going to take the strap and bring it over the ball of your right foot. Yeah, the fun's starting soon. Here we go. Welcome aboard. And you're going to take that leg and extend it up. And you want one strap in each hand. And let your shoulders relax down. You got it. Give yourself enough room so you can straighten your leg. If that means you're out here, then that means you're out there. There's nothing else to say. That's it. There's no judgment here. It just is what it is, right? No good, no bad. It just is. Then you're going to kind of flatten out your foot. Draw the pinky toe edge of your foot back toward you and press gently into the ball of your foot. And you can use the weight of your arms to draw you in gently. And then you want to take the back of your right thigh and feel it press toward the front edge of your mat. So instead of straightening your leg through your knee, you can feel the back of your leg start to open up gently. And a couple of breaths here. If this feels like it's way too much with that left leg extended, you can always bring your left foot on the floor. It gives you a little bit more slack. All right, you're going to take both straps into your right hand. Take your left arm, you can put it on your left thigh, your left hip, or out to the side. You're going to let your right leg open out. And notice how like my whole body just tipped over. So as you open out to the right, you want to feel this left thigh bone anchor back down. Maybe that means that your right leg doesn't come as far down, and that's okay. You want to try to stay rooted as best you can in the floor. And breathe here. Feel this outer right hip hook underneath as you reach to the inner edge of your leg. Yes, and breathe. When you inhale, you're going to drag it up through the middle and switch. So straps come into your left hand. You're going to take the right thumb and hook it into that right hip crease and just give it a gentle nudge away from you, just a little bit. Keep pulling through the pinky toe edge of your foot. I like to actually pull on that strap that's by my pinky toe edge. Give it a little extra tightness there. And then cross your leg over to the left, just a couple inches. It won't take much for you to start to feel it through the outer edge of your leg. You got it. And then while you're here, you're going to bend your left knee, and we're going to now bend this right leg over so our thighs cross here. And you can drop the strap, it's going to be on you, it's totally fine. When you exhale, pull both knees in, and you're going to grab your knees or your shins and feel your heels pull away from each other. And this outer right hip wants to keep stretching toward the front edge of your mat. Keep that going there. And breathe. Okay, and then from here, you're going to let that left foot hit the floor. Arms come alongside your body, shoulder blades in, press into that left foot, and give a gentle lift to your hips. Legs still crossed. It might feel kind of wonky, a little tipsy. Try to keep your hips even and square. Take a breath here. And when you exhale, set your hips back down, slide your arms out into a T, and drop your knees over to the right. Oh. You got it. And then back up through the middle. Undo the cross of your legs, pull both knees in. Now you're going to keep that left leg in, extend the right one out. And you can flex that right foot, push some energy through your heel, and just breathe here. And you're going to take that knee into your right hand, and let's cross it over and go for a twist here. Nice. Inhale it back through center. Take your knee. You're going to draw it over to the left, just a hair, like you were going to tuck it into your armpit. Tuck it in there. Okay. And then you're going to grab your strap. Okay. Take the strap. Oh, over the ball of your left foot. Same thing here. One strap in each hand. Let your arms relax down so your shoulders rest on the floor, and give yourself enough strap so you can straighten that left leg. Press into the ball of your foot, pull the pinky toe edge of your foot back, and take a couple of breaths to let yourself kind of, I don't know, get into it. The word just escaped my brain completely. And if feels like super tight, you can always remember bend that right knee. But while you're extending up through that left heel, you want to feel the back of your left thigh press toward the front end of your mat. You got it. Maybe 2 more breaths right here. Okay, you're gonna take both straps into your left hand, right under your right hip if you want it, or out to the side. You're gonna open that leg all the way out to the left. Oh, same idea here. You don't wanna kind of with the leg. Try to anchor down through that right side as much as you can. If that means you come up with this left leg, it's okay. To the inner edge of your leg. Stretch out. Oh. When you inhale, come back up through the middle, and we're gonna switch, right? Straps into that right hand. You can take that left thumb, hook it into that left hip crease. If you wanna pull a little bit on that strap that's closer to your pinky toe edge, I like to do that, you can. And take that foot over to the right. It's not gonna take much. And breathe. Keep the ball of your foot pressing gently into the strap. You're gonna keep this leg kind of tipping over to the right, bend your right knee, cross the leg over. So you've got those thighs crossed. And we can get rid of the strap completely now. You're gonna pull both knees in. Grab your knees or your shins, flex your feet, pull your heels away from each other. And now this outer left hip gets that length away from your armpit. Try to relax through your shoulders. Thank you. Take another breath here. All right, and then you're gonna drop that right foot down to the floor. Arms come right alongside your body, shoulder blades in, press into your right heel, lift your hips. It might not be very far, it's all good. Just kind of working that right leg a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, drop your hips back down to the floor, arms out to the sides, and you're gonna let your knees this time drop over to the left. Yes. Inhale, bring it up through the middle. And then release the cross of your legs. Hug those knees in, rock it out. Okay, here we go. You're gonna roll up, come all the way up and over, and we're gonna make our way into table. And take a few breaths through cat and cow, right? You're gonna inhale, lift your chest, send your sitting bones up, and exhale, curl it in. And inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, curl it in. One more. And then come back to your neutral spine. You're gonna take your right leg, stretch it straight back, tuck your toes, push through your heel, get a little stretch through your calf. And then when you inhale, you're gonna lift that leg up. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step that foot up between your thumbs. Walk your fingertips forward. Maybe you wanna grab some blocks here, right? Sink your hips. Lift your chest, deep breath in. When the exhale comes, pull your hips back. Ardha Hanuman, work to straighten that right leg. Sitting bones drop back, but press your heel forward into the mat. Rock it into your lunge. Sink your hips, lift your chest. One more time, we're gonna pull it back, Ardha Hanuman. And then while you're here with this leg working towards straight, you're gonna take your pinky toe edge of your foot and drop it out to the side. Ooh. Beautiful. And then bring it back up through center. You're gonna take the ball of your foot and press that down toward the floor. Try to keep your toes up if you can. Yep. And then all 5 toes push down toward the mat. At the front of that ankle, the top of your foot. And then peel it back up off the floor. And then we're gonna rock forward. Plant your left hand to the floor. Take your left foot, sweep it back behind you, and you're just gonna step the right foot to the back edge of your mat. Take your top arm alongside your ear. And let this whole right side body lift up. Full breath. And then you're gonna windmill this right hand down to the floor, pivot around so that right foot's still back behind you. We're gonna step back, downward facing dog. Yes. And lift your left foot up. You're gonna hook your first 2 toes on the heel of your right foot and just pull down. So we get one more stretch through the back of that right leg, down through the calf. You got it. And then we're going to come forward. Those foot still kind of hooked on that right heel. Come forward into plank. And push back gently as you reach forward into your chest. You got it. And then we're going to step that left foot into plank and lower down through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. If you want a chaturanga, it's all yours. Baby cobra, maybe an upward facing dog. And then curl it back. Downward facing dog. Just for a breath. And then drop your knees. Find your table. Left foot's gonna go back, tuck your toes, push through your heel. Beautiful, float that left leg up, inhale. Knee to nose, when you exhale, press the floor away, round that upper back, pull your knee in. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step it up between those thumbs. We're coming into a low lunge here, right? Sink your hips, but feel your chest lift. Shoulder blades away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, pull it back. Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, pull it back again. And pause here. Sitting bones draw back behind you. I'm going to take the pinky toe edge of that left foot, drop it open to the left. And then toes point up through the middle. Here we go. We're going to take the ball of your foot, press it down. And then all 5 toes, press them down. And then peel your foot back off the mat for just a beat and then rock it forward. Right hand's gonna root down. Take that right foot behind you. Step the left foot to the back edge of the mat. Left arm up and alongside your ear. Oh, yes. Inhale it here. And then exhale, we're gonna windmill it back down, step it back, downward facing dog. And take your gaze forward and we're gonna walk it up. Nice tiptoe to the top of the mat. Soften your knees if you need it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Press the floor away, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, deep breath in. Exhale, we're gonna dive right back over those legs. Let it go, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And a downward facing dog, take it back. Ooh, we forgot this little bit here. You're gonna take your right foot, step it on the left heel. Ooh, can't forget that side. You got it. Let the weight of that right foot really lengthen that back leg. Then bring it forward. Find a plank here. And then step your right foot next to your left. We're gonna pull those hips up again. Downward facing dog. Float your right leg up, kick it back behind you. Inhale. And just one, knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, we're gonna step it forward. Fingertips to the mat. Find some length in your spine. Nice deep breath here. When you exhale, pull your hips back. Work to straighten that right leg. Inhale, rock it forward again. Bend your right knee. Exhale, pull it back. We're gonna hold here. You can grab blocks underneath your hands for a little more support. You're gonna bop up onto that right heel. Scissor those inner thighs. Beautiful. Drop that foot down. Bend your right knee. Press the floor away. Come on up. Crescent lunge. Nice deep breath. You got it. You're going to bring your hands into prayer. We're going to step forward into this right foot. Bring your left knee into your chest. So 1 step, 14 steps, it doesn't matter. Step forward. Pull that left knee in. You're going to flex that left foot. Hook your ankle on top of your thigh. Sink your hips down. Keep your gaze steady. Keep your breath even. Press into the floor. Come on back up. Knee in. We're going to step back, warrior 1. Just an easy step back. Yeah. Inhale, reach those arms, stretch them up. Exhale, find cactus with the arms, shoulder blades in. Lift your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your hands behind your back. You can interlace your fingers. You can grab your elbows, whatever works for you, right? We're going to straighten this front leg. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, we're going to come out and over. Out and over, out and over, out and over. Until you get halfway and pause. Shoulders lift, spine long, deep breath. When you exhale, let it all go. Pyramid pose here. Blocks under your hands are a glorious thing. Feel your hips work to a square. Press evenly through both feet. Beautiful. Here we go. You're going to soften that front knee. Plant your hands, step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward through plank. Vinyasa how you want it. And we'll meet in our down dog. Left leg's gonna sweep back. Inhale. Just 1, knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step it up between those thumbs. Sink your hips, stretch your chest forward. Nice long spine, soft shoulders here. Notice if you started to like crunch them in, feel them relax away. Inhale. When you exhale, pull your hips back, work to straighten that left leg. Inhale, rock it forward, bend your knee. Again, we're gonna pull it back, pause here. Come onto that left heel if you can. Inner thighs draw in toward each other. All right, you're gonna drop that left foot, bend your knee, press the floor away, come all the way up, crescent lunge. Work those feet into the floor, right? We're not just kind of like, we're here. You wanna feel where your feet can press down, but also draw some energy up. Yes. All right, hands come to prayer. Here we go. We're gonna step forward into this left foot, pull your right knee in. Step it up. Ooh, that was a big step. Nice work. And then flex that right ankle. Take the foot on top of your thigh and sink your hips back. Sit into that chair. Awesome. Inhale, come on back up. Right knee in. We're gonna step it back, warrior 1. Hips square, chest square, all that good stuff. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, arms come to cactus. Nice squeeze to the upper back. And then take your hands behind you, interlace your fingers or grab your elbows. We're gonna straighten that front leg. Full breath here. Feel your outer left hip pull back. Inhale, lift your chest. When you exhale, we're gonna come out and over. Out and over, out and over, out and over. And we're gonna land halfway. Keep scissoring those inner thighs. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Fold over that front leg. Blocks if you want them. Keep working those hips to square. Feel your left side lift gently away from the top of that left thigh. Maybe shake your head out. One more breath. All right, here we go. You can get rid of those blocks. Soften that front knee, step it back, downward facing dog. Take your right leg, lift it up, stretch it back. You're gonna bend your knee, stack your hip, give yourself an opening there. Oh. And then square it off and swing it forward for pigeon. So that shin's gonna come forward. Slide your left leg back behind you. Ooh, and give yourself a moment to kind of settle into it. This one doesn't feel like it wants to settle. It's okay. You can grab your blanket if you want, put it underneath your sitting bone here, or your block if you feel like you need a little extra support, right? And then from here, when you've found some steadiness, you're gonna lengthen up and then come out and over. Try to relax through your shoulders, your neck, your cheeks, your jaw, your forehead. One more breath here. This is when you feel like you got to stay in for a while. This is a definite marinate in it pose, for sure. All right, you're gonna slide your hands underneath you, come on up. If you've got a blanket underneath your right side or a block, you're gonna wanna slide that out and then drop onto your outer right hip. You're gonna swing the left leg up and over and extend that right leg out for a little Ardha Matsyendrasana. Hug your right arm around, sit up nice and tall and take that left hand behind you. Feel that left foot root down, the left sitting bone, and breathe. Gorgeous. Inhale through center. When you exhale, come to the other side. Just a little baby counter. Yeah, and then we're gonna fold them in. Roll over those knees, plant your hands, downward facing dog for a beat. And then that left leg's gonna lift it up first. Let's do it. Bend your knees, stack your hip. I was ready for pigeon, but let's do this first. And now we can square it off and slide it forward. And look back at that right leg. Make sure that your foot's not sickling in, but everything's nice and straight behind you. Take the time here. Grab a blanket if you want it. You're gonna lengthen up and come out and over. Try to relax through your cheeks, your jaw, shoulders, neck. Okay, hands come underneath. Come on up. Roll onto that outer left hip. I'm gonna swing this right leg around. Extend your left leg out. Sit up nice and tall. Left arm's gonna wrap. Take that right hand behind you. Oh, and find your twist. Back through center. And twist gently to the left. And then back through the middle once again. If you want to grab your blanket, we're going to go ahead and lay all the way down. You can take that blanket underneath your head. You can take it over you if you want. We got maybe one more thing before we lay down and relax. So take a second here, feet flat on the mat. If there's anything else you want to do here, if you feel like you need an extra squeeze, a happy baby, anything at all, you can go for that. And then eventually you're going to make your way down onto the floor. And let yourself soften. Feel your attention move back to your breath. And enjoy the rise and fall of your inhalation and your exhalation. And you get to stay here as long as you'd like. You can put this on pause and stay. If you're ready to move into the rest of your day, you're going to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and wiggle your toes. Welcome subtle movements back. And draw those knees in. And come to rest on one side and pause. And press into the strength of your arms. Come on up. Find a comfortable seat. And hang here for a breath. Let your eyes slide closed. Bring your palms together into Anjali Mudra. Bow your head and take a moment to honor this time on your mat. The fact that you made it already to day 5. I hope you've enjoyed this practice so far. As always, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're looking for. If there's anything else, subscribe, join with a friend, all the good stuff. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow, whenever tomorrow may be. Make it a great day.